Hey everybody, welcome to Cards and Sharps. Alright, we have a Wasp. Actually, this is the Esee Avispa frame lock. And for many of you, this will have a pretty familiar look. And for good reason. This is a Jeff Randall and Mike Perrin design and endorsed knife, and Jeff Randall is many of you may know of Randalls Adventure and Training, also known as RAT. That's right. So this is very similar to the RAT model knives that also designed by Jeff Randall. And here is the RAT 1 by Ontario Knives. So you can see they're pretty much the same design, a little different blade shape. So other than that, they look very similar until you flip it over. The RAT 1 got the same scales on both sides. The Avispa is scaleless. It is naked on this side, and that's because it is a frame lock versus a liner lock. So biggest difference right there. Otherwise, very similar styling. The lack of scales, and on this side you don't have a frame with scales on it. The scales serve as the frame here, and so that makes this knife quite noticeably thinner than the RAT 1 in your hand, and actually that makes it feel really nice in the hand. So this side, it's sort of two-faced. So this side, RAT 1, this side, something different. I guess it comes down to your preference on whether you like frame or liner lock. I don't really personally have a preference on them. I think as far as, I don't know, it looks, sometimes I like the liner lock because I like having the full scale on both sides look, and then times I kind of like that utilitarian look of the frame lock and what that gives you. It feels like a good stout lockup, no plate in the blade at all, and the centering is dead on. Alright, let's go with some of the specs. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned Avispa is Spanish for wasp. So you can use the wasp to take on the murder hornets if they show up. Alright, overall length is 8.5. So this is not a small knife. They do make a smaller version which is going to be more the size of the RAT 2, and this is going to be the comparable to the RAT 1, as we've already pointed out. Blade length is 3.5 with a 3.25 inch cutting edge. You got a little sharpening tool there with a drop point blade, flat grind, and this one is a stone wash finish. They do make them in a black finish as well. Actually, I like these. Just a nice clean look, and then the way the logos all pop on that stone wash finish. Handle length is 5 inches, so it's gives you plenty of handle to grab hold to, and fits my hand really nice. The handle material, they just call it a polymer. It's not a G10, but it's not a bad, it's a nice feeling material, and gives you a nice firm grip on it. This side being smooth, it really doesn't hurt with you having good grip on this side. The pocket clip is reversible, blade up, blade down. This came blade down, which I would be flipping it around before I carry it. But it is also 4 positions, so you can go up, down, left, or right with it. The frame, this side is stainless, and then of course you don't have any stainless on this side. It's just the polymer that is there, and it feels pretty stout. I don't know, doesn't have any play that I can feel in it. And actually, just looking at it here, it is a steel frame inside that. It's inlaid in that, so it's kind of hidden, but there is that polymer does go around steel frame, so it's actually stouter. That gives it a stouter feel than it looks like it would be. Deploys with thumb studs. This one isn't broke in yet, so it flips pretty easy, but I know with the other ones I've handled before, once you use them a few times, they get really flip a little easier, and this one actually getting easier with each flip. So nice thumb stud design there. These are made in Taiwan, so those of you that prefer not to have knives that are made in China, these are Taiwan, and we do know that good knives, good products do come out of China. These are available in D2, and this is the D2 model. So this is a good D2 steel, which for the price point of these is a good steel choice. These will run you in the $38-ish, $40 range with the D2. The standard one, I'm not sure if they're all like Osate or something similar to what the Rats. Their base ones have Osate, and then you can get those in D2. But D2 is good hard tool steel, not as corrosion resistant as a lot of the steels out there, but it's a good durable steel. And all you gotta do is keep it clean. If you're using it, just clean it up regularly, and then you won't have any problem with corrosion with it. All in all, I like the knife. Of course, I'm a fan of the Rats. There it is again with the Rat 1, and we'll put it here with the Rat 2. Just compare sizes. Actually, I may have to say I may replace my Rat with that one. I love the Rat, but I like that thinner feel. That would I don't carry the Rat on a daily basis much because it is so chunky. I do carry the Rat 2 frequently because it is more of a daily pocket friendly size, where this one is, I've saved it for when I'm going to be outdoors and doing stuff. This one with the thinness actually it makes it more likely that I would carry this more, even just out and about, going to work or whatever, and have that nice big Rat knife size, but in a more carry friendly design. But still, I still love the Rat knives. They're just cool, and we know the quality's good. And I expect these going to have very similar durability and quality as well. Pretty much just a different brand of the same thing. And I do like that blade style on this one. So there's a nice, just a nice, I don't know, manly looking knife. Really, really enjoying it as I'm looking at it here. So yeah, I think this is definitely a keeper for me. At that price point, I think you're getting a lot of knife. Alright, there you go. That's the Avispa. Let me hear what you have to think. Have you tried these? Have you compared it to the Rat? And do you like this design versus what you get with the Ontario knives? Alright, give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys next time.